How is everybody doing right now? Good? Alright? Alright, see, that was so weak. Like, it was ridiculous. I said, how is everybody doing right now? Alright, hey, all y'all spend y'all dollar, act like you want to be here, alright? Act like you want to be here. So, for those of you who do not know me, I am alright. For those of you, alright, I am Zoharian Williams. I'm going to be your host tonight, alright? AKA the handsome guy on the stage, alright? AKA, I'm all out of AKA, so I'm just start the show, alright? So, welcome to the Standing Stanzas Extravaganza, y'all, alright? Yeah, welcome. So, alright, what you about to hear is going to be ridiculous, alright? You got 14 great poets, alright, who's going to give them a piece of their life to you. And that is amazing to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, whatever. So, by show of hands, how many ever been to a spoken word event? Raise your hand. Have you ever been to a poetry event, any kind? Me. That is not enough. Alright, that is not enough. So, those of you with your hands down, you suck, but there's hope for you tonight, alright? There is hope tonight, because you're about to do some amazing poetry, alright? So, I got one person in the crowd, though. Alright, one person in the crowd. Alright. Who thinks they can say Standing Stanzas Extravaganza 5 times without messing up? One person. One person. Alright. Alright. And whoever does this gets a free iPhone 6, by the way. Oh, what you mean? It's completely free. A free iPhone 6, so nobody wants iPhone 6? No? No, I'm not lying. All you have to do is pay them $300 and they'll give you one for free. I promise. Alright? I guarantee it. So, we're going to start. In the back, Katrina, let's go. Get up here. Let's do it. Alright. She didn't actually say it. She said bang. That's all I heard. She didn't actually say it. Alright. So, dim the lights. Alright. Dim the lights. Dim the lights. Because right now it is about to get spooky, you know. Now, you are going to enjoy our next performance. If you don't,
hi,
you just don't.
All right. And I'm excited to be in the extravaganza. I'm going to be forming a collab, and it's basically about colorism and being a girl. Like, we have light skin, brown skin, and I'm doing dark skin. So I'm excited.
Hi, my name's Kiana. I feel nervous but happy and weird at the same time. And yeah, this performance is gonna be good, great, and everything like that.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm doing a collaboration with, oh my gosh, really? I'm doing a collaboration about girls and our perspectives.
Hi, my name's Jordan Sweeney, aka Bird. And the extravaganza is like, you don't feel nervous until it's your turn. Like, you finally know you're there and it's like, go.
Can you give us a little preview of what you can do?
I'm doing two. I'm doing collab and a solo. My solo's about my little brother. I love him. And collab is about skins, like light skin. Gotta be the right skin.
So, the next performance is going to be a collaborative poetry piece. Now, if you don't know what a collaborative poetry piece is, it's just more than one poet performing together. Yeah, together at one time. Now,
you're both halves of the yin and yang. The result of all the colors that clash together, your parents' genetics clash together like titans to form such a beautiful thing, raised from two different races, familiar with all kinds of faces, because your family tree stretches across the world to cover all kinds of spaces. Confused. Why skin is getting bleached to be lighter, why dark versus light seems to matter, why dark boys think they shouldn't bother with the lighter sister because she was lighting up the minute she couldn't find her older brother. Look, I heard they have these eyes that see through atmospheres, all the better to see you with my ears. I heard they have these noses that are perfectly shaped like arrows, all the better to smell your cologne on the girl next row of you, my dear. I heard they keep knives under their pillows. Which may be true, but the only reason for a switchblade is because your heart likes to switch sides, and I'm going to have to cut it out of you because you don't know how to use it right now. Stereotypes these marks behind that you see from miles away, they don't blend in with the skin of mine. Perfectly faking smiles. Body girl cries. What can I say? I'm just a girl. Brown skin. A few shades away, more nasty day. Brown skin, so they say. I'm just a girl struggling every day. Internally, externally, from the bloating in our stomach to the memory pain in our chest. Sometimes we feel more than others, and sometimes we just don't care. But each day, we put on our face and we play the part. Each day, we're torn on whether we should dress casual or look cute for looking eyes, keeping in mind all the stereotypes so we don't make a mistake and put ourselves in the wrong category. But we're categorized by our hair, our skin, our shape, our blend. We're locally competing for a prize we won't be receiving. We're trying to please our mothers and our men. We have to be the best to impress you, times 10. And the daily question is, are you pregnant? Trying to hold on to our virtue. Mom said I can't stay out past curfew. We're girls, we can't be trusted, so they say. I'm brown skin, a few shades of dark skin, but we all believe the same. Mother Nature cursed us all, God chose our blessing. So I say, I'm just a girl.
Dark skin. Dark skin. To my people, I'm just another dark skinned girl. My thoughts stay locked on the fact that I'm not good enough. Tired of feeling as my Nubian skin was sent out every day for everyone to see. What do you expect from me growing up society that constantly bombards me with the ideology that lighter is better? Y'all can't see that every insult you spit sticks. Light skin is the right skin, tatted on my heart. Light skin is the right skin, engraved in my arms. Y'all can't see the pain you cause. We hold back our tears because we gotta look strong. Light skin girls pity us because they see what we go through, and brown skin girls ignore it because they don't want to get called dark too. See, to y'all, I'm a walking contradiction, pretty and dark skin, which baffles me. I thought real beauty couldn't even be seen. It's crazy that stereotype is it had to be mixed, had curves like this, but none of it should matter. Cause the darkest night, the lightest day, we are beautiful in all shades, but y'all just can't see that. I'm just a girl.
My name is Devin. For me, I don't usually get nervous until like the minute before I have to go. And then it hits me like a wall. But then when I'm on stage, it just all flows away. Wall comes down, I'm ready. And my poem is going to be about my hair, because I wanted everyone to finally know what that was all about, so they'd stop asking me. It's really annoying.
Nope, not at all. I said, are you hungry for poetry? Yes. All right. Our next performer, you are all going to love him. All right. He's putting his life on this stage right now, and he's giving you a little piece of him, which is very brave of him. All right, that's very brave. So, our next performer, some of you may know him, all right, because he's really famous in the drama world. All right, so give it up for Devin!
The source of my hair loss was a disease I contracted at birth. It started out as little bumps on my skin, as tiny reminders of my imperfection. At the age of 5, I'd have to hide from kids who would blatantly push me off the slide, and then laugh when I cried. Jump ahead a few years in middle school or 6th grade. To my resentment, I stood out from the rest, because where I used to wear a jacket to hide the bumps, I now wore a hat to hide the spots. The fat in the hat, some like to call me. People would treat me like my hair was a display of my soul, and the fact that I was missing some my humanity was a whole. The pain from my ridicule, it burrowed and tore. I mean, I never understood how something non-physical could leave you so sore. My mother always told me not to worry about my vanity, but man, did she forget to tell me that others were obsessed with it, causing distress and making a mess of others' emotions, making them feel less for their own personal gain. The words of my father taught me not to bother with the way I look, but every storybook he ever read to me mentioned a maiden riding into the sunset with her handsome young prince. And I tried to get there once, but I haven't heard from her since. Now, I've learned to live with my imperfection, and And I'm going to make it stand out and not make a correction, because in the end, it's just one of those things that makes me me. And that state of mind, friends, that's a victory.
That was amazing. All right. Kill the music, DJ. Thank you. All right. For our next performer, she is one of the quietest one of the quietest person you will ever meet. But she has so much to say. She actually blew me away the first time she did a poem, because I hadn't heard her say one word, and then she does. Well, you're about to see it. All right, so just get ready. Our next performer is Onicia.
I'm really excited about the extravaganza. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm really excited. And my poetry piece is just gonna be talking about how it is to be judged and not really caring that you're being judged.
I'm walking down my own street like I've done a million times before. And they're all eyeing me, distastefully, distrustfully, like I'm no better than the Black Death of 1348. And not for the first time, I'm wondering what the heck I did to deserve it. Their eyes darker than all my sins, the sins that make them so nervous. Or worse, they're like blades, like barbed wire, trying to keep me away because they're so desperately afraid. Afraid I'll infect them, seep into their bones and contaminate their children. Their fear is so thick it can almost be smelled. And they're crossing the road just to avoid me. And they're whispering to the untainted minds of their children to never ever be like that. They're whispering words of hate that may or may not justify the anger curling in my stomach, curling up tiny as if it were an angry viper, and it's hissing and it's crawling up my throat and aching for me just to spit it out and tell them they're all wrong. But because they're wrong, I never do. I swallow it back, the vile taste lingering in my mouth from its poison, because I know if I speak those words, then it'll only fly over their heads like every single airline they were never on. Because they will never listen. They have never listened, because the mere concept of a teenage girl in trackies having any sort of valid opinion is ridiculous.
One more time, Paul. One more time. Amazing poem, man. Amazing poem. All right. Our next performer, she is. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Welcome her back to the stage. Sorry, I apologize because she was in that collaboration, but this is her solo time. All right. So welcome to the stage, Jordan.
before I'm right. I have panic attacks and anxiety when I'm nervous. I have an autistic little brother who is now 13, and I only have one question to ask you before you leave. Will you remember to say hello and goodbye to me? I was only 2 when he was born, and I'm constantly reminded how I claimed him for my own because when they tried to take him from me, I screamed no. He's my Bobby. Because I was 2 and couldn't pronounce many words correctly, instead of baby, he got stuck with Bobby as a nickname for the rest of his life, but he didn't seem to mind my mistakes because I loved him anyway, and that was okay. I grew up quickly, learning the mistakes of my guides and ancestors, of the relative friends and mobster battles, racism and slavery, and I look at our family and think, wow, this is pretty impressive considering what we have evolved from. But life is hard. And harder for him, not because of what God gave him, but because of what he didn't give everyone else. No, I will not allow you to put him on drugs to cure him. No, he's not retarded. He has a 4.0 at 12 years old. In the 7th grade, he did that all on his own. No, don't you dare mess with my little brother. You'll be damn sure terrified of the monsters in the dark because I'll become your boogeyman. You never need to sleep again. No, he's my Bobby. He came straight home and aimed the knife for his heart. With no hesitation, he just wanted it to stop. As his eyes went blind, all I could think about was his smile. He wanted to be just like me. And now I'm stuck here trying to persuade him that I'm happy. He would wait to sleep till I sleep. He would eat when I eat. He would exercise with me. And now he wanted to leave when I leave. I'm stuck here trying to save God, a couple of angels. He's my Bobby. Suicide is a scary thing. He was only 12 years old when he tried to take his life. You should never be that young, wishing you would die.
I'm Issa. This extravaganza is something actually really awesome, you know? So we can look back at our high school years and think that we did actually something really great. The poem I'm doing is called Insatiable. It's about basically nightmares that people have about not being good enough. So,
how's everyone? This is called Insatiable. We find comfort in the darkest part of our minds, wondering who's brave enough to look inside our eyes and see how broken we are. When you look inside the mirror, what do you see? Do you see yourself? Or do you see the demons that want to feed off your insecurities? But they are never satisfied because their hunger is insatiable. They seem so real, the monsters in your head. They chase you. I know, sweetheart. Life is getting harder and your trust issues are getting worse. As your life progresses and you wake up every night crying because it's getting harder to tell your nightmares from reality.
And the extravaganza is going to be great, and I'm doing a solo piece, but I'm also going to be doing something behind the scenes, so you have to see it later.
Turn the lights up. I can't see anything or everybody. Turn the lights up. Hey, person, I can't see. Oh, hey, baby, what's up? You good? All right. So, our next performer, all right, now after this performance, you get a 10-minute intermission. We have snacks to give, /sell you. You know, it depends. But yeah, so after this performance, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission, all right? 10 minutes, and then you're going to come back and be home for portrait, right? Of course you are, all right? So, our next performer before the intermission, we have, now he actually is about probably 6'4", all right, but he's a good friend of mine. So welcome to my man, Javon.
brain dead with a dead brain, I think I'm going insane. Looking at my pain and all I see is wannabes or pounce down to their knees, but you get mad when the public misconstrue your image. You be ducking and tucking because you think it's cool to be a G, but you're a fool because you can't see the problem you're holding. You complain about inequality. Damn, sometimes I feel like a spike is in my brain is hitting me like Chung-Li telling me to do the right thing. Lately I've been losing more than my mind. Back in the summer, my great granny. I made a promise I couldn't keep. Damn, why this life cycle's so cheap. But that's all the more to make me strive for success, to want to be the best and not like the rest. Don't want to end up in a pine box or selling a rock, but change your lives with these omnipotent words and a pen.
I'm kind of nervous about this performance. First time performing Channel 6 is going to be a big deal. And I'm doing a solo piece about my grandfather, and that's it.
Thank you.
Hi. I wrote this poem about my grandfather. He has cancer. Leave him alone. Please. He's done nothing wrong. Cancer, you're killing him. That man there, he's a part of my world. And I was sitting in that chair, watching him stare, think, but not blink. The needle pierces him, but the pain of the needle hurts me. He is a strong man. We pray together, separately and collectively. We ask that you leave and never come back. But you return again, with an even heavier sack. He's been on this earth for 88 years. The only thing that has brought me tears. He's been a smoker for 60-some years. Now tears, fears, and dreams are being realized. All of his cancer is the mind. Stop! But you never listen. You're a bully in a new dimension. I wish all the time you weren't invented. Please. Now I beg you. Now you're hurting me. You killing him is what is killing me. I hate you. I just want to scream. But in a couple of weeks, the Lord will ease his pain at the demise of your cancer and all your pain.
No loss to that. Have caution for walking in the alleys because one wrong move, this could be the end of your life. Lock your doors and hide in your beds. I'm coming for your heads. Close your eyes and count to 3. Maybe it's always true. Open your eyes and count to 4. Do not open that door. Tonight, your worst nightmares come to life. Because when 12 o'clock strikes, I'm coming for your life. My literary weapon is aimed for your head. You better hope I don't find you underneath that bed.
Our next performer is none other than Standing Stanzas president, Zoharian Williams.
Now you look crazy. Going up a line, please don't stop wasting your time. You cannot leave a message. Beep. And all you would have heard on the voicemail was my heart burst because it's being your friend thing hurt. And what's worse is that I don't know what more I can do. Sometimes I ask myself, what does he have that I don't? And then that little light bulb in my head blew because the thing that he has that I obviously don't is you. And I never really thought to tell you because I already knew what you'd say. You'll say, Zoe, I like you, believe me, but just not in that way. But girl, believe me. I'll look into your pecan eyes and reverse every lie you ever heard. Just give me the word because your smile is contagious. Your body is outrageous. What's crazy is that your mind is what really got me going. Just knowing you was different from those other girls was everything. I promise you, I couldn't sleep. At 12 o'clock in the morning, I was awake thinking about you and listening to Drake. But wait, even though I want to be the future, I won't call you my trophy because you're more like my Nobel Peace Prize. Hearing your name lights up my face like finding fries at the bottom of the bag. You would be the perfect girl that I never got the chance to have. And I used to love going to the vending machine for you and buying that little pineapple soda that you like. And I'm usually not the type to write love poems, on this case a love text, because you know, I'm an OG. But since you know me, you know that isn't true. But I really am trying to put down my pride and try not to hide with my ego. And you're a cheerleader, so give me your I's. Give me an L, give me an O, give me a V, give me an E, give me a Y, give me an O. Now you can give me a U, but I'd much rather you just give me you. It's true, I'm cheesy, but I'm not your man. Cheesy, nacho, see. There I go again, this girl is just the coolest. Ice is like lava compared to you. At one time I was scared of you. Ironically, with me being a poet, I was stood by me. And when you came to watch me perform, I choked because my throat was full of unspoken feelings that I had that I should have told you about. I easily performed in front of 800 people, but when she's there, I stumble and stutter. It gets hard for me to utter a single word. Your presence rattled my nerves, and when we hug, I never want to release you. I just want to keep you right and hold you tight into my arms. And don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting this text message to change anything because you're in a relationship and I respect that. So I guess I'll take a step back and fade away because I miss my shot at your heart. I just hope that he knows he is by far the luckiest high schooler on this planet. And I know you don't feel the way I felt about you, which is cool. This is just me trying to not prevent you guys from ever being together. I honestly wish you guys the best. I just had to get this off my chest, but sad thing is, you probably won't even get the chance to read this text. So until then, I won't delete it until you actually get the chance to see it. I guess I'll save it as a draft just in case you decide to laugh about it later. Just another message that wasn't sent, and another girl that wasn't meant for me. I know I'm not on my foot. Hey, Jason, come show him what it is, man. Hey, come here, man. I'm just singing my shit, man. I should have seen it.
You have the same problem, me and you?
Hey, tell him, man.
Girl, about you, I'm restless. The pick of the pen and call words born still in and strong love, I'm still in with you, is crazy. How 5 minutes ago, some random chick I see daily with a resemblance of Carly Racy, I was gonna call her, but noticing your beauty, that other chick didn't even get a maybe, you're beautiful. I wanna stare you down to the one cuticle, girl. I could wear you down with sweet nothings in your ear just to make it more suitable. Your smile is enough to make a man wanna lay you down. So whenever you're not around, it'll surely be a bad day getting skeptical over words that make my tongue sizzle. That's a bad taste. Hour by hour, the tearing sleep because I'm up all night thinking about you. My body runs on lovely hallucinations. I don't mind walking on delirious feet. Me and this friend deal. Me and this friend deal. To me, that's a horrible case. To her, I'm just a friend still. My talking wasn't enough, so I guess I have to use my pen skills. When will we ever become something? I've been stirring these little love bits, and under this hot stove, I know you feel it bubbling, troubling thoughts of you not beside mine. On this scale, you were never lower than a 10. So how I'm gonna mend having a good time knowing when you're supposedly BF shows up, that's where the good time ends. No one knew nothing more than F-R-I. No, that's where it ends. I wanted you for F-R-I, for real attention, man. I met you on an F-R-I date, so you don't have to mention, man. But I was damn if I can handle just being friends. Cause truly, I should keep striving for you. I'ma hold my breath within your lair, talk about love dying for you on the deathbed when I'm lying for you. I don't think we should breathe the same air compared to you. You're that special. There are things I know about you I just want to meddle with. I fought and killed for a title in which I wouldn't settle with. Me and his friend did.
Your secrets are safe with me. I will keep your secrets. Just think of me as the pages in your diary.
One more time. All right, dim the lights. Dim the lights.
Dim them.
Because we're back in the art. There you go. Back in our poetry station now. Still can't see nobody else. But all right. So, are you guys hungry for poetry? One more time. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. This is second nature now. All right. So we had another performer, but. So apparently my old friends think I've changed. They say I'm too positive now, my demeanor isn't the same. Apparently I'm fake because I surrounded myself with people that genuinely care about me and got my head on straight. They're telling me I'm different. Because I refuse to listen to the same foolishness that is fake away that I think I told them I no longer want to be famous, I want to be great. So you can hate, but I have to liberate myself from people can almost hear the sound of betrayal lingering behind my back. In fact, Mama always told me, no matter what you do, somebody's going to hate you for it. Jesus had haters, so that just told me they expect everybody to love you. I mean, they hating on me now, but imagine what they'll say next when I ask to reach my apex out, break necks, and hopefully get some paychecks. But don't tell me I changed because I decided to better myself. Especially when they're doing the same old things in middle school that got us in trouble. Nothing I ever did with them was productive. Seeing cops and ducking, I'm stuck in a life that I didn't want to live. Picture this, me. Only in 8th grade, trying to fit in with my peers, trying to strike fear in other people's heart by playing the infamous part of a young thug. Hiding drugs inside of a bag of Doritos because we know security had authority to check the ones we had on our back. No one had got me in the right direction, so I was causing all sort of problems. I was buying separate hills every day. Just to pour it out and put clear vodka in a water bottle was crazy. I was trying to act just as hard as this liquor in my hand, and with each sip I took, I felt more like a man. Only in 8th grade trying to run the streets with the go-getters. Had my head on the swivel because I didn't know if the police was going to get us because we was looking for random people to jump like newlyweds over a broom, but we didn't get down on one knee and put rings on wives. We punched in teeth and left rings on eyes. It was crazy. Because we used to steal and rob from so many innocent people unaware that we was robbing from ourselves. I was robbing myself from greatness, robbing myself from an education, robbing myself from the simple fact that I just don't have to be black and sit back and adapt to my unfortunate surroundings. I found things to express myself with, but sadly, they didn't. I'm still tripping off the day the cop stopped the 4 of us and lined us down on the ground. It wasn't a sound. My heart continued to pound like at it on weight, but wait. It's ironic how I had no problem trying to steal until the steel was wrapped around my wrist. Why was I okay with my future being at risk now? Down on the ground, I felt so isolated, like I was the only criminal at the crime scene, trapped at the crime scene, trying to wiggle myself out of a sticky situation, but trouble had me trapped, and this time I wouldn't escape, or at least I thought. I still remember his name. Officer Santiago gave us a 10-minute long speech, and then he asked me to speak, and when I did, he stopped with his eyes pierced through me. His face lit up like sunlight beaming through a window, awakening a child that had been asleep. He said, son, you don't belong here. He let me go and didn't even let me know why I cried the whole walk home. Tears ran down my cheek like I ran from the police, but that was 3 years ago. Now each and every one of them is doing 30 plus years. I could not make the story up. Poetry saved my life. I have a voice. I'm destined to alter lives. I really don't have a choice, so maybe they're right. Nah, I have changed. I am different. But at least I'm not in prison wishing for my freedom. As harsh as it sounds, I wouldn't want to be them, anticipating 3 meals a day, waiting for somebody else to feed them, locked away from children, mothers that really need them, so I won't be on Twitter yelling #freedom, and I won't be on anybody's visitation that's trying to see them. So they can call me every insult in the book, but I bet they can't call me inmate 14689 or much more than just a number. So while he's writing his royalties, I be writing my poetry. So instead of getting mad and fight about it, I sit back and write about it. So sad, regardless of all the things you said, I forgive you. No matter how many times you told me I was going to end up just like you, I just wish he can see me now. I just wish he can see me smiling, how I turned my whole life around while he just wanted a pivot. I'm actually living while he is just alive. My future has no limitations in the sky. I'm living proof that poetry changes lives. Thank you. Is coming to the stage, all right? Now, she's actually great, all right? She literally came in the room and just started blowing stuff away, all right? So welcome to the stage, and I gave her a nickname. I'm not sure if she's adapted to it yet, but I hope she likes it. So, Tosh.0.
My name is Tosh.0. When you look at me, you see me as a zero, like I could never be anybody's hero, like I don't belong here to stand up as a part of Standing Stanzas, but when I spit this poetry I kept inside, it's not always going to be filled with love, flowers, and complicated rhymes. My lines shall be filled with the one thing that can never be kept a secret. The truth shall set free the Tosh.0. I am just a small factor, standing stanzas, waiting for you to stand up. I find it hilarious the way you look at the others. I find it hilarious the way that your gaze just drifts into my eyes. Except when we were younger, you just left me in a daze to figure out what's left and, more importantly, what's next. Sat on my bed that night, gazing off to my innocent dreams of your face. But am I wrong for trying to reach the things that only I can see? Delusional enough to think that this is and quote unquote must be love? But I mean, that's just how I feel. And you know this. So Tosh, well, since you can't bear the thought of knowledge, let me be your teacher. And since I can't say it first, I'll just say it last. Hey, Mr. Sam, you left me without a glance in my direction. Trying to figure you out like a conundrum, but damn, Mr. Sam, it's harder than it looks. I feel like Hazel falling for Gus, falling in love the way we fall asleep, slowly, and then all at once. But would it be easier for you to accept me as the real me if we pretend that we weren't ourselves? Is it that you feel that my sacrifice wasn't worth it? I mean, why did I have to fall so hard that the concrete screamed for you to accept my proposal? Like, is it the look in your eyes or is it something in the water? You know what? It might just be the water since I'm not your one and only. As you walk past me, I say, hey, Mr. Sam, where's my mask? You say jump, and even though I know it's wrong, I leap like a frog, except my legs are bound to falling in love with you. No matter how far or how high I have to jump for you to see me as the real me. I find it hilarious that night I went to sleep, closed my eyes, sung our broken lullaby, and I found my broken heart and my shattered dreams, and I saw that everything in my peripheral vision was exactly how it seemed. And now it's you that I blame for causing my pain, for taking my voice, pushing me 6 feet on the ground, looking up instead of down. And I'm sorry, Mr. Sam, but that's just how I feel. Thank you.
One more time for that. I need y'all to give them everything you have because it's the last two and you won't see us until next time. So, yeah, so our next performer is, she's actually very small but strong and powerful with her words. So, welcome and give her a lot of love. Alright, give her a lot of love. When I say a lot of love, I mean, yeah, that kind of love. There you go, you get the idea. Welcome to the stage, Lena. Make her feel right at home.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Alright, I'm a little nervous, so just go with me. Okay. reason why I am fearless in me.
Hello, my name is Lilian. I am extremely excited right now because I'm going to be I'm going to be spitting one of my poems. The one I'm going to be performing today is actually one that I wrote a really long time ago. I wrote it while I was completely illusioned with this one boy. So when you hear the poem, you really get to understand, at least me, when I'm under infatuation, when I'm infatuated. So I still perform it and I feel the passion and I get those emotions back. So it's intense for me, and I hope I will be able to convey that when I'm
Happy birthday again, by the way. I would make everybody sing it, but I'm not going to do that. All right. Yes. Lovely crowd. All right. Last but not least, our next performer fell out of heaven, I believe. She literally came out of nowhere and started running some stuff. So I'm just like, okay. So, welcome to the stage, our fallen angel, Laura.
Thank you very much. So, before I begin the performance, though, I do want to say that I have somebody's dollar.
That's mine.
That's not yours. It was a girl's. She paid. I know who you are. So when you come up to me, I want to give you back your dollar. And also, my birthday is on Friday, so give me some sugar. Thank you. I just wanted to wait and say that I love your smile. That acoustic design that embodies your sorrow, I just wanted to stop and stare at your constellated eyes. For every sight I get, I relieve my mind. Your passionate warmth, the fireplace cannot compensate for the troubles that keep me up at night, leave me cold and shivering, as if with every tremble my body were to prepare for blast off. I want you to hold me tight and let every pore in my body know that it is wanted and appreciated. I want that effortless dance under the dusty ceiling fan and the kisses that leave my lips bleeding, and I crave your joints because every bend of your body holds a certain emotion in my mind. I want us to reveal and heal and smile, to sit in a classroom and read nothing but the languages off of our body, to hold hands and feel nothing but the turbulence of the butterflies in our stomach. I want to take the time to dissect the worms in your mind and make jewelry out of the carcasses that reside in your heart, because you are art and deserve to be represented as such. I give you permission to wrap my body in your fingerprint, and I allow you to grab the shards of shame that have jabbed my stomach and plant seeds of confidence in all the places it has cut me. I want you to perform an endoscopy on me so you can find all of the words I have swallowed due to the smiles that block their escape. Yes, those, the ones that I have left to dwell and mold at the bottom of my throat. You see, We were in our sanctuary, our minds merged into a singular vibration that masked these beautiful ideas that I would never come up with myself. But when I am with you, my mental ability seems to expand every corner and fill every corner of my imagination. Our laughter resembles the smoke in the air because even our voices are that compatible. Like vines twisting and hugging each other. In other words, you are red and I am yellow. Together, we create the perfect orange, the same orange God uses to paint the sunsets that kiss me as I wish you kissed me. The sun has now faded away along with our opportunity to let our lips lock, but it's okay because the idea of having you as mine is something no one can take away. But before you ride out on your $14 bike, there's one thing I gotta say. I just want, my only desire, is that by the end of this day, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.
We are young adults told by similar desire, which is set the stages on fire. We put our souls on page and explode on stage we are.
That's right.
Thank you and good night.
Hello, my name is Laura Leon. I am a junior. How I feel about being in this show, I'm very proud. And I'm very excited to be able to perform my thoughts. Also, wait, I forgot the questions.